Hello, Nevyka here. Welcome to this next episode of Trails of Cold Steel 2 playthrough. And we've got half of the bonding events done. We still need the other half. So let's see, who's next? Who should we bond with next? Who are we missing? Okay. We need all the people at the inn and at the Grand Market. So should we start at the inn or the Grand Market first? Let's do the Grand Market first. Oops, sorry. Turbo mode by accident. Okay. Let's go with Gaius first. Just look at that windmill off in the distance. Amazing, aren't they? I wonder what led people to think of harnessing the wind's blessing like that. Perhaps the wind's the reason this market's merchants are as resilient as they are. Guy seems particularly interested in Celdic's windmills. Now that you mention it, Machias, Elliot, and Fee were hiding out in a windmill on the highway for a while. We could go and ask the farmer who owns it to let us take a look around if you'd like. Can't think of anything I'd like more. What are we waiting for? Let's get going. Of course. They went to find Machias, who in turn introduced them to the farmer who owned the windmill. And once they had his blessing, they headed out onto East Celdic Highway. That's the one they were hiding out in during their time here. Huh? That's odd. The windmill stopped. Yeah, maybe something happened. We should go let the farmers know about it. It seems to be a problem brought on by aging. You see that rust on the cog up there? They're stopping the blades from turning properly. I see. Is it difficult to fix? Not at all. All that needs doing is replacing the cog, and it'll be good as new. And so it happens, as it so happens, I have spares here just for times like these, so we don't even need to go anywhere to get them. Oh no. Just realized I took the stepladder that was here back to the farmhouse. I'm not going to be able to reach the cog without it. I'll have to go back home and get it. No, that won't be necessary. Reed and I could reach it if we work together, I think. Huh? Whoa! Yeah, this is pretty high, alright? You think you can reach it? Pretty sure, yeah. Just, don't drop me. I think I can manage that. Oh, to be young again. Here you go. This here's the replacement cog. The blades should start running. The blade should start turning again once that's in. It's working. Sounds like the turbines are blowing with the wind again. That would have taken a lot longer if not for your help. Thank you kindly. Let me treat you to some freshly baked bread for the trouble. It was made with rye that was ground right here in this mill. Are you sure? Thank you very much. That was delicious. Yet another one of the wind's blessings. Having the opportunity to see a windmill up close was a pleasure, too. Thanks for showing me, Reed. I owe you one. Likewise. This windmill's kind of remind me of you, you know? Really? How so? A windmill stands tall and dignified, always in tune with the wind. There's also the fact they provide for us in inconspicuous ways, kind of like you guys. Guess I'm just realizing how reliable you are all over again. Thanks, I'm flattered, really. I'll do what I can to live up to that image. Can't rely on you all the time, though. That's too much of a burden for one person, so let's do what we can, together. After observing the windmill for a while longer, they returned to town. Now that was some delicious bread. Seeing the inside of the windmill proved very educational too. Thanks for giving me the chance, Reen. That was a great time. Alright. Okay, let's see. Who's next? Elliot, my boy. Phew. I'm so relieved that Fiona's safe and sound. I shouldn't have to worry about her as long as she's with Dad either. Yeah, there's no guarantee that she won't run into danger in the future, but next to your dad's a pretty safe place to be. I'm just glad everything worked out in the end. It wouldn't have if not for you and Valimar though, and the rest of our classmates of course. It won't be easy to repay you, but I'll be sure to help out as best I can. Come on, we've been through enough that you don't have to worry about repaying us. Just take some time to rest for now. Oh, I know. While I'm here, I might as well go listen to the fiddle player. Probably won't get a better chance than right now, right? Maybe I should join him. Oh, are you coming too? Sure, might as well. That wide open area over there looks like it'd make for a good listening spot. Shall we? We shall. Not bad, wee man.
Yeah, music like that is perfect for the grand market.
Ah, yeah, now I'm all jazzed up to work twice as hard. Thank you, thank you. Please note that the hat is open to donations. Wow, he's good. That performance was something else. Yeah, even I could tell just how good it was. It seems to have lifted everyone's spirits here in the market a little too. You're right. It really is incredible how something so simple can put people's mind at ease. Music really does hold its own unique power, doesn't it? I'd have to agree with that. Concerts like this one, and even our own, really make me realize how amazing music can be. Yeah, I feel like that fact's sinking in for me all over again. There are things that music can do that military forces can't. Just like how there are things we can do that no one else can. Rescuing Fiona is a good example of that as any. Exactly. Whenever we're feeling down, we just have to remember that we've got our own role to play in all this. And we'll keep trying to find it while doing all we can to bring this conflict to an end. Yeah. Okay. It's like I've been reminded of the power of music all over again. As long as this war's going on, I want to find a way to make people's lives better. Okay, next up is Toa.
I spoke with the market manager, and he agreed to let us use some of the stuff from the stalls that closed down. I normally wouldn't have asked, but George said he needed materials for repairing the ship. When you're acting captain, you've got to work with what you're given.
This looks like a bit much for her to carry all on her own. I can take half of that for you. Actually, I should probably take more than half. This stuff's probably as heavy as you are. There's no way you should be carrying it all on your own.
Well, if you're sure. Oh, since you volunteered, mind doing something else for me too? There's a bunch of unusable stuff here that I thought I'd take for myself, so if you wouldn't mind.
You want me to drag this junk for you somewhere too? If you think you can turn it into something useful, then sure. Reen cheerfully helped Toa sort all of the usable items from the unusable items, and together the two of them carried anything worthwhile back to the ship. After that, they took the unusable stuff to the highway.
There we go. All ready.
This looks like a setup you'd see on a firing range.
Uh-huh. That's exactly what it is. This is the perfect opportunity for me to get some practice in. And you know what they say, there's no time like the present.
Practice? What kind of practice?
Just watch.
That's an orbital gun, isn't it? A pretty big one at that. That design doesn't look like a thing your standard Reinford production, though.
That's because it was made at ZCF in Liberal, apparently. It's different from your average orbital gun in that it shoots arts-based bullets. I guess the easiest way to understand is to think of it as an orbital staff, but, like, in the shape of a gun.
First our Arcus units, now this. Technology continues to impress. I had no idea ZCF was even producing stuff like this. Prince Oliver gave it to you, didn't he?
Yep, right before he parted ways with us. It's a prototype too, so normally only people involved in its development would be able to get their hands on one. The prince must have some connections within ZCF.
Ha, lucky us. I bet Alyssa would be surprised to hear about this.
Well, it is a totally new invention. I thought I'd be okay with it because of my experience using regular orbital guns at the academy, but turns out I was wrong. So would you mind helping me out with my target practice ring?
Not at all. Can I ask what brought all this on, though? You're already the best backup we could ask for. It seems odd for you to be taking up a weapon now.
I was actually a bit perplexed myself when he handed this to me, but I think he realized that I've been worried about my own lack of strength lately.
You have? Sorry, I didn't even notice.
Oh, it's okay. It's just I've been tasked with looking after the courageous. I can't rely on everyone protecting me forever. And this isn't just some minor clash we've been swept up in either. This is a full-on war in every sense of the word. If I can't look after myself, I'm just going to end up being a burden. That's the last thing I want. So, can you see why I want to become strong enough to protect myself?
This has really been weighing you down, hasn't it?
It's not just that either. Viscount Xseed specifically chose me to succeed him. He's trusting me to fill his shoes. To me, that makes it my duty to become capable of supporting everyone on the courageous.
Well, that's more than enough to convince me. If you've got your heart set on this, then I'll gladly help you out. Let's become stronger together, Toa, along with the rest of the courageous.
Yeah.
She may be small, but I don't know anyone else who works half as hard as she does. I'll have to do what I can for her sake, too. After joining her practice for a while, Reen leisurely walked Toa back to town. Noise.
Thanks for helping me with all that. I feel like I still need a lot more practice before I could be of any use in a fight, but I'll keep at it. At the very least, I want to get strong enough to protect myself so I don't slow anyone down in battle.
Okay, the three at the market are done. Time for the ones at the end. Let's do Laura first. It's been quite some time since we were last here, but no matter how long I'm away, I don't think I'll ever be able to divorce this place from my memories of our field study. You can say that again. Man, we had no idea what we were in for back then, did we? We've really grown a lot. That we have. And we owe our transformation to the experiences we've shared and the people who have supported us along the way. We should be careful not to forget the debt of gratitude we owe each and every one. Should I stay here and rest with Laura for a while? Can I join you for a while, Laura? By all means. Perhaps you'd like to order something as well. Guess I'll have some tea too. Excuse me.
Hey there, what will you be having?
Oh, I wasn't aware that you were taking the orders as well. Actually, our waitress seems to have disappeared.
Oh, I sent her out to run some errands. We're still kind of packed though, so I'm on the floor for now.
Really? That must be exhausting.
Well, you get used to it after a while. Anyway, what can I get for you?
Reen,
Shall we?
you read my mind. We have a proposal for you. Would you be willing to let us assist you until Louise returns?
You sure? I'd hate to make you work when you should be relaxing instead.
Like you said, it does look like you're kind of swamped at the moment. This is a good opportunity for us to pay you back for your hospitality during our field study too.
If anything, I'm the one who owes you for your help. But if you're willing to give it a shot, who am I to say no? Come round the back. I'll show you how to handle some of the more basic tasks.
After their crash course in food service, Reen and Laura began helping out at the inn. Reen was on duty at the counter while Laura served as Louise's stand-in until she returned.
Well, color me surprised. Good going, guys. This will be a nice way to repay Margot. And on that note, beer me, champ.
Mind doing me a favor and not getting plastered while I'm on duty?
I need a coffee and carbonara for table 3. Coming right up. Well, aren't you looking adorable?
I must admit, this attire makes me feel rather self-conscious. I don't think I've ever seen you wear an apron before. You look cute though. It suits you. Oh, please. There's no need for that. More importantly, we should probably get back to work. We did volunteer, didn't we? Got it. At some point while the two were working, a group of girls came rushing to the store to cheer Laura on after catching wind of her waitressing exploits. And while this made her feel much more self-conscious, she still kept working diligently, a rosy tinge coloring her cheeks. Soon after, Louise had returned from her errands. That was actually kind of fun, despite how hectic it was. It was nice of her to give us dessert and tea afterwards, too. Indeed, it was a rewarding experience. Walking around in here brought back memories of our field study, too. Like our minor dispute here. Do you remember? Yeah, I do. You asked, do you like the path of the sword? I still think back to that question sometimes. I've also caught myself asking things to myself since then. The path that our blades will lead us down is uncertain, but we should both endeavor to improve ourselves regardless. Yeah, agreed. Being a waitress was quite the experience. It stirred up a lot of memories for me too. We may have grown significantly since our first field study, but ample room remains to continue doing so. Okay, now let's go with Fee. Fee? Should have guessed she'd be asleep. Odd place for a nap, Fee. Now that I think about it, this was about where those Jaegers showed up last time. Maybe the worry that they might show up again tired her out. Hope she doesn't catch a cold sleeping here. I don't want to leave her here, but I don't want to wake her up either. Maybe I can carry her to a bed without waking her up. Up we go. Surprised at how light she is. I hope she's eating well enough. We might be in the middle of a war, but someone her age still needs to eat and sleep well. She's still growing. Not that she's ever had an issue with sleep. She's actually built pretty well for how young she is. It's like her muscles developed specifically for the purpose of being useful on the battlefield. Just holding her like this tells me a lot about the life she's led until now.
Reen?
Sorry, did I wake you up?
It's fine.
What are you doing though? You were napping in the hallway, so I figured it'd be best to let you sleep on an actual bed.
So you were taking me to bed then?
Let's not say things that could wind up labeling me as a criminal. What's up?
Nothing much. I had a dream about what happened 10 years ago. Back when the boss first took me into Zephyr.
Ah, I see.
Might have been because you were carrying me. I wish I could see him again.
I know, Fee. Looks like she was only half awake. Has she started seeing Zephyr's leader in me, though? It's true that we've essentially become Fee's new family at this point, but even then, I can't replace Zephyr for you, you know? Guess there's no need to bring it up. She'll probably have forgotten all about this once she's awake. There we go. I'll come wake her up when it's time for us all to meet up. Aww, so cute. She's out like a light. I'll have to wake her before we head off. Okay, so now last one. Miss Sarah? Miss Instructor Sarah.
Celdic really knows how to brew a damn good beer.
Should have known I'd find you here. Still hard to argue she hasn't earned it, this time anyway. She seemed preoccupied the whole time we were at the Twin Dragons Bridge, too.
What's with the stare?
Nothing much. Just be careful you don't end up getting so smashed you end up getting left behind here, okay?
Don't you worry. I'm an instructor. I'd never be caught that unawares. And besides, I have years of practice. Oh, maybe I should haul a few barrels of beer on board for when I need a little pick-me-up.
Proposal denied. We're a student-run airship. You can't just haul whole kegs of booze on board.
What a killjoy.
Should I stay with her for a bit? I'm a little concerned about her. Well, just in case, I think I'm gonna stay with you for a little while. I'm afraid to say I wouldn't put it past you to drink yourself under the table and somehow get left behind here.
Oh, come on. You could at least rummage up a little good faith in your instructor. Oh, well. Can't say I mind having some company. Margot, a mug of your best lager for my student.
A tea would be fantastic. Thanks.
Ooh. Yes! Boy, that hit the spot. Beer me again, Margot.
Already? Aren't you chugging those down kind of fast?
No problem. One quick snooze to counter the booze is all I need. Don't worry, Reen. Sarah's a relatively harmless drunk. She'll drink away, have some fun, pass out for a while, then wake up in tip-top shape. That's why most people tend to let her drink as she pleases.
I've never seen her cause that much trouble while drunk, actually.
Glad we're all on board with my drinking then. Hey, where's that refill? Sorry, but we're all out.
Say it isn't so.
It's hard to get a steady supply nowadays thanks to the sad state of the grand market. We went all out today as well since it's a special occasion, but I'm afraid yours was the last one. You might be able to get your hands on some if you head over to the grand market though. Oh, baby, fortune's on my side after all. Hey, Reen, I've got a little job for ya. Join me in my quest to acquire booze.
Allow me to respectfully decline.
Aww. You really gonna make a drunk carry stuff on her own? Pretty please, with a cherry on top. Keep our seats, Margot. We'll be right back.
Maybe I shouldn't have said anything.
Oh well.
Buy a barrel or two and I'll pay for you. I'll pay you for it later.
Roger.
Wait, we're really doing this? Despite Reen's objections, he was dragged to the Grand Market against his will. After finding and buying some barrels of Celdic's special brew, the poor boy was asked politely to carry them all the way back. Are these filled with concrete or something?
Oh, come on. Man up already. We gotta hurry so I can get back to drinking.
Sorry, but I need a minute to catch my breath. Phew. Your love for alcohol never ceases to amaze. Master Kafai and Dad are the same way, but they're older. I don't think alcoholism is as common in people as young as you.
You really know how to flatter a lady, mister. I'm kind of surprised I came to like it this much myself, actually. I only ever got this way because I was copying someone... Oh, I only ever got this way because I was copying someone else at first.
Oh? Would you mind if I asked who you were copying?
A certain gentleman to whom I owe a fair amount. He's the type of person who'd fit right in at an empty bar, swirling his bourbon oh so tenderly. I couldn't help but look at that image, which is how it all started. Oops! This probably isn't a conversation to be having with one of my students, huh? Just, try and forget I said anything. It's nothing that important anyway.
Well, it's not often I get to hear you talk about these things. I have to ask though, is this where your fondness for classy gentlemen originated from?
Who knows? I'll let you figure that one out. More importantly though, get back to carrying. I can feel myself sobering up here.
On it, fair madam. After carrying the barrels back, Reen was forced to bear witness to yet another intense drinking session.
There's nothing quite like an ice-cold beer after exercising. What I wouldn't give for a stock of this stuff on the courageous.
You're not filling up our hold with kegs, and that's final.
Come on, I was just joking. Mostly.
What does her character note say? The one we just got. I am curious. Her love of alcohol began when she started trying to copy a gentleman to whom she owes a lot. I wonder who that is. Hey, we did all the bondings. Nice. Okay, where to now? I guess we can go. Hold on, I wanted to talk to Margot. Thanks, but heroes might be overdoing it.
I'm just teasing. Give yourself some credit though. It's thanks to you that the provincial army's gone. We really owe you one. It's not much, but here, this one's on the house.
I knew it. Thanks, ma'am. It looks delicious. It'd be rude to not accept it after she took the time to make it.
Seems like you played a big role over at the Twin Dragons Bridge too, Sarah. You've made me all proud. I guess the best way to reward you is with a drink, right? Now you're talking. Bring on the booze.
Try not to drink yourself into oblivion. We don't need to rest. We need to exchange. No. We're good. Okay, I guess. No side quests here or anything? Don't think so. I think we're good. We've talked to everyone. We've done all the bonding. It's time to go. There's still some time before we have to leave. Should I head back to the Courageous now? Returning to the Courageous will cause the main story to advance. And the unseen bonding event will no longer be available. Well, yeah, I guess so. Nothing else to do.
Leaving so soon?
You're...
I see you remember me after all. That's quite the honor, Reen Schwarzer.
Just who in the world are you? I'm aware how you've been supporting both us and Major Nightheart from the shadows. But you're a little too suspicious for your own good. Why do you know my name? What exactly are you trying to accomplish?
There's no need to be hasty. But the time has finally come for me to reveal my true identity to you.
Ta-da! 'Tis I, Thomas, your favorite instructor! What? It's certainly been a while since you've enjoyed the bliss of one of my enthralling lessons, hasn't it? I trust you've been doing well.
Why are you of all people here? Wait, no, the better question is, why were you in disguise in the first place?
An excellent question, and fortunately, one with a simple answer as well. You see, I simply wanted to avoid any trouble that might arise if anyone were to place me as one of Thor's instructors. I must be a master of disguise, because it worked so well that no one ever suspected me.
I think I need a minute to process all of this. So you're the one who helped us back at the Twin Dragons Bridge?
Indeed, 'twas I. My goal was to aid you as covertly as I could manage. But there's no need to lurk in the shadows any longer. I pledge my support, my life, my love. From now on, you can sleep easier at night knowing I'll be right there.
Isn't this all a bit sudden? Though, I suppose it will be helpful to have another instructor on board.
After gladly welcoming their new allies on board, Reen and the rest of Class 7 took flight once again to assess the situation in Erebonia.
Upper rank you go! Here's a bonus from the Academy. Wow, that must have been tough. I'm so proud of you, Reen.
Yay! Awesome.
Oh my! The ship is simply spectacular. There's something to captivate the eye at every turn. I've been dying to board the Courageous for quite some time, so being here now is a dream come true. Oh, right. And all my dreams were dashed the second I learned that suspicious man turned out to be Instructor Thomas. I know how you feel.
So much for a super cool action hero. I don't know. He's always come across as an airhead to me. But maybe there's more to him than I thought. Instructor, what exactly made you lead Trista?
Actually, it was Principal Van Dyke. He wanted me to look out for all the students who had fled the academy. Make sure they're all right. Covertly lend them a hand if they were in a pickle, that sort of thing. Really?
You know, it was through the principal that George and I were able to reunite with everyone too.
The more time goes on, the more people we realize have been looking out for us. Tell me about it. We have so much to be thankful for.
Make sure you never forget that.
Regardless, now we've taken care of things at the Twin Dragons Bridge. I propose we resume traveling around and gathering information. Works for me. And thanks to our operation being a complete success, we should be able to land at Celdic and the bridge, too. So like Yusa said, let's get back to gathering information and helping out those in need.
You got any more requests for us to knock out? Yep, Prince Oliver sent along some more, so feel free to take a look.
The outdoor bats area has been host to a variety of strange things lately. While this isn't an urgent request, I would really appreciate if you would come help us investigate why. For further details, please speak to me at the front desk of the Phoenix Wings. Baggins. Ah, there it is. The one with the Emir, the weird at night, the weird that they're being watched or something. There it is. Terrible news, Reen. A malevolent worm has swallowed Toa whole. What will the courageous do without its darling marshmallow mascot? Okay, so that was a fabrication. But just think, what if she had been swallowed? You'd surely do your best to kill that monster, no? Monster, Abyss Worm, location Guerrilla Byroad. Oliver. Schwarzer, I'd like to put your Divine Knight's skill to the test. If the opportunity presents itself, meet me in the main corridor of the Twin Dragons Bridge. Nightheart. Cool. Whoa, you've got all kinds of different ones this time. Certainly wasn't expected to see the one from Major Nightheart, especially one involving Valamor.
I wonder what he wants. I'm sure he'll elaborate more once we're there. If we can take care of that and the extermination request, we should be okay. These don't look like so much fun! Can I come this time? Can I? You do know this isn't a game, right?
Well, it's not like she can't hold her own in a fight. Why not? Anyway, let's get started. It is temporarily not possible to remove Milliam from the party. Ooh, okay, now we have Milliam locked, which is fine, because I love Milliam. And we need to level her up. She's one of the ones behind, so perfect. V, Laura, Eustace. Ooh, it's a great team so far. And who else? Machias. Perfect. Can't wait. You can now stop by Becky's trade shop on 3rd floor of the Courageous. At this shop, some goods can be exchanged for more rare or valuable ones instead. Items that have been missed in previous chapters of the story are occasionally available to buy as curios too, so be certain to check back frequently. Awesome! Yay! So of course we are gonna fix everyone's ornaments up because yeah, they are all different from the people I have been using. Okay, so of course who's gonna be the front row? Guess like this. Yeah, guess like this. And okay, what about Link? William, B, Laura, Eustace, and Machias. Oh, everyone's pretty good. That's good. Seems Milliam is the lowest. Milliam and okay. Who else? It's Milliam and then P and Eustace are exactly the same. Well, everyone is exactly the same. So, whatever I want to do. I guess we'll leave it like this. And, instead of Milliam, though, I think I want to put Eustace. Yeah, I think I want it like this. Actually. Okay, ornaments. B, of course, she's gonna get Falco. Dig 1. Action 2. Attack 2. Passion. And what does he have already? Airstrike, Shining Mercury. Okay. We're also going to give her Chrono Drive. And what else? Petrify. Petrify and what? And what to say? And I think we'll also give her... I think I want to give Invigorate to Fee. Instead of Impassion, give her Invigorate. And I don't know what to put here yet, so let's leave it like that. Okay, Brave for you. So everything Sarah has, pretty much. Whatever, we'll just do it like this. Pandora for you. And for you, you will get... I think you will get Angel. You will get Angel. And you will get Mobius. Okay, oh my goodness, what are we gonna give everyone? Okay. Pandora. EP cut 2, obviously. And... what? Shining? Sure. No. We'll give you... Voice Breaker. Voice Breaker. Voice Breaker. And what? Breeze. And of course action. And attack. The use. Okay, same with Laura. Let's put Lafort as well as blood damage plus 10% for every level. Wow, cool. Interesting. Sure. Why not? And Athelas. And we will put action and attack. Where's action? There it is. Uses Millium. You will get... what should we give you, girl? Petrify. Instead of you having Petrify Fee, let's give you Seal. Okay, and you will also have... uh-oh, none of these people have Analyze. I'm gonna have to give it to somebody. P? No. I'll give it to Laura, probably. Well, I don't know, because P has more AP. I would give it to Usus, but it's a waste. He should have more stuff there. And we'll see. For you, I will give you... I don't know yet. I don't know yet. For sure, action and attack. Machias, you will get... Don't know yet, don't know yet. Okay. Okay, you are gonna have what? Flood. As well as mine too. Oops, instead of... Ooh, oh, I see. Fire, mirage, or water. Oh, you can't use it, uses. Oh. I see. Oh well. Okay, we'll give you... What should we put here for you? EP, I guess? Or volcanic rain. Decisions. I guess it's fine like this. Okay. Million. Let's give... Oh, I see. Should I put analyze or not? No, it'll be Laura. We'll have Laura analyzing. Oh, yeah, we'll give her the one that gives strength. No, yeah. Okay, and we'll also give her Sarah and what? And something that causes an effect. Ooh, shining would be good. We need a shining. Sorry, it's gonna have to be shining. Okay, so then instead of waterfall, we could do freeze. Don't I have freeze? Yep, there it is. Okay, and here, breathe, holy rest. Okay, that'll do. You can have Reaper, as well as Luminous Ray, as well as Analyze, and what else? Earth Pulse, and what else, man? What else? What do we have here already? Shining. Okay, that's good. Okay, then I guess Speedbreaker? Speedbreaker it is. Okay, 15. Yeah. Okay, Machias, what do we got for you? Sure, Single Force. What do we have here already? Breath, Golden Sphere, Dark Matter. Harvest, sure. As well as Petrify. Attack and action. What else? We will give you... What will we give you, my man? Let's give you effort. Wait, Delos and Curia. Okay, good. What else should we give you? Dragon Vision and what? One more. We will give you, good sir, I guess heat wave or frost edge. Or Yggdrasil showing. Okay, there you go, finally. Equip. He is my Vedas, so who was my Vedas before? You. True Gladiator, Evergreen. True Gladiator, Evergreen. Okay, Laura. That was Sarah before. Golden Passion. Golden Passion. Golden Passion. Okay, where's Golden? Come on now, Golden. There it is. Uses. Okay, Medal of Charity, Quick Caliber. Medal of Charity, Quick Caliber. Okay. Angel. Who was the angel? I don't know. Wait. What is Machias? Mobius, okay. Defense pretty much, and speed. The other one is defense and strength. Okay. So Elliot, soft warrior. Soft warrior. Okay, and abyss, deep. Abyss, deep. Where is abyss? There it is. Perfect. All right. Okay, I guess we're good for now. Oh, and tactics, right. And I'm gonna be linked with... Oh, Milliam's not in the team. Right. Okay, well then... should I put Milliam in the freaking team? Maybe I should. Instead of who? Instead of Eustace, I guess. Okay, so tactics. It's gonna be like this. Yeah. There you go. Okay. Good. And we are good. Okay. Let's see these quests. Oh, now he wants to come on board. Being looked after by the Imperial Army. Yes, I know. Holla. East Celdic Highway, okay. Resistance group with other second tiers. East Trista Highway, okay. Okay. Perfect, okay. Can't wait to pick them up. Okay, I think in the next video we'll start talking to everyone again, because I'm pretty sure everyone has something new to say, maybe. Let me see, let me try it out with some... Oh yeah, definitely. Mint, where is she? See, they're all in different places, so I'll explore the ship in the next episode. For now, oh man, we finished Celdic. We found out who the strange hooded man was. It was Instructor Thomas. What the hell? And we're on board, and we already know our next quests, and we have new locations. Let me see, what locations can we go to?
Oop. Rescuing Fiona is its own reward, but I also feel as though it helped give me a much needed confidence boost. We made a real contribution to the war this time. It feels like we'll actually have an impact on the fate of the nation. Next time I start losing my nerve, I'll just think back on this and how strong we really are.
Let's see. You can now travel to Celdic. You can now travel to Lunaria Nature Park. And you can now travel to the Twin Dragons Bridge. You can now travel onto North Cruisin' Highway 3 by traveling south on East Celdic Highway. can now exit Twin Dragon's Bridge from the eastern side and head towards Corellia Fortress.
Where do you want to go?
Oof, a lot of new places to go, that's for sure. But yeah, we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, a lot of places to look for. Cool. Anyways, this was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I'm glad I got to finish the bondings, get closer to everyone, get more into their story, find out what they're thinking on everything. I'm excited to pick up the next students and hopefully save Tristo real soon. If you guys enjoyed the video, please give it a like. It lets me know you liked it. Comment below your thoughts on the video and share with whoever you think would enjoy the video, and subscribe to this channel for more episodes into this series, and click the notification bell so you don't miss it. Until the next one, you guys take a lot of care. Janet.